The US stopped minting pennies in 2025. By early 2026, production officially ceased. The deeper trick happening already. Item-level tax rounding versus transaction-level rounding, where the same cart of groceries can cost you a different amount depending on how the store system calculates tax on each line item. This isn't a glitch. It's an architecture choice. Right now, at every checkout in America, stores are taking pennies from you. Not one penny. Millions of them. Every single day. Every checkout. The Federal Reserve just published a report. Rounding at checkout costs American consumers $6 million per year. That's the number they're willing to admit. Check your last receipt. Look at the tax line. You were overcharged. By design. S&R Smart Shoppers reveals facts. Subscribe and stay sharp. The penny phase out. A penny sounds harmless. But checkout math at scale is never just about one penny. In 2025, the US government stopped making pennies. They cost 3.7 cents to produce. The government lost $85 million just minting them. So they killed the penny. But here's what they didn't tell you. Now every cash transaction in America rounds. US mint coin press stops. Penny fades out. Price total $12.43 rounds UP to $12.45. Their systems already round every cent at checkouts per item. That means the tax on every single item in your cart is rounded separately. $7.50 at 7% tax? That's 52.5 cents. They charge you 53. One item, 1 penny. 30 items in your cart? That's up to 30 pennies. Every trip. Multiply that by every shopper. Every store. Every day. Billions of transactions. 30 items equals 30 pennies. Every shopping trip. Every time you checked out. Every grocery run. Every pharmacy stop. Pennies. Taken from you. Not stolen. Rounded. It sounds small. Across 100 billion transactions a year in America and abroad. You will think, a single penny, tiny, harmless. Mountain of pennies growing, overflowing, filling trays. The Richmond Fed estimated that this kind of nickel rounding could cost consumers about $6 million a year nationwide. Not because every shopper loses big on one trip, but tiny amounts, repeated across millions of cash transactions, add up. You paid this. Every time you shop. Now your weapon, 3 steps, and takes 10 seconds. 1. Look at the tax line on your receipt. Not the total. 2. Multiply the subtotal by your local tax rate on your phone. 3. Compare the numbers. If the receipt is higher, the store rounded at the item level. They win. It's a penny. Per item. Per trip. Per year. Per lifetime. You thought it was nothing. They knew it was everything. Compare that with the tax rate in your state or city. If the number feels off by a cent or two, it may not be random. It's the rounding method. A penny sounds harmless, but that's why nobody questions it. But at checkout, small numbers scale fast. The system counts on you not noticing. Now you know. See you on our next reveal.